Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures, coming at you today with a big bad breakdown and an overview of the head sculpts for Ed Strangler Lewis and of course Billy Sandow. So please guys sit back and relax while I talk you through how and why I made these head sculpts and all the details in between. Now a quick custom spotlight into the history and the why behind Ed Strangler Lewis and Billy Sandow. These two are legends from the golden era of pro wrestling. With Ed Strangler Lewis and Billy Sandow, they were the foundation of what we know as professional wrestling to this day. Now, as a little bit of a comparison, I'm not finishing these projects. These head sculpts were made for my customer and then they've already been sent away. However, I would use a Hacksaw Jim Duggan body for Ed Strangler Lewis. I think that would be a great one with his big burly chest and his thick neck, as you can see in these pictures. It would be a great body type if Hasbro had made one of these back in the day. Leave it up to me, Hasbro, for me to make a custom. Now, on to Billy Sandow. As you can see, using Jake the Snake body here, I think this would be a great body to use because he was 1/3 of the Gold Dust trio. He helped revolutionize pro wrestling from the shoot style wrestling that Ed Lewis was most popular for into the scripted spectacle that we know it as today. I absolutely love these old school pictures. Very cool. Now, if I was finishing Billy Sandow, what I'd be doing is I'd be using the Jake the Snake body and a lot of clay to add on the suit, make him look like he was with his pocket watch and all these other little intricate details. He was known for protecting kayfabe, but he went head to head with promoters to help revolutionize the business and make it what we know as pro wrestling today, with scripted outcomes and a focus on entertaining the fans rather than the original shoot fighting that pro wrestling was known for. Now, speaking of shoot fighters, here we move on to Ed Strangler Lewis. He was born in 1891, lived until 1966. He was a 4-time heavyweight champion. And if I were finishing this project, black wrestling trunks, black boots, you don't need lots of glitz and glam. This guy destroyed anyone in his path and was one of those dominant champions of all time. Now, my final reflections before I bring this video to a close. Billy Sandow was born in 1884, 1891 for Ed Strangler Lewis. But this has been a labour of love for any long-time wrestling fan, and that certainly includes me. They embodied the foundation that we know as professional wrestling today in the modern era. And without trailblazers for their time like these two, pro wrestling might not exist as we know it today. And rating these guys is very easy for me. I'd give them about an 8.5 out of 10. I'd like to have finished the projects. That would have been absolutely lovely after a labour of love and all the attention to detail that went into it. But these two were inseparable as a wrestling team. And I feel that it's fitting that over 100 years since their active wrestling careers, I'm doing this video and they're in it together. So please guys, like, comment, subscribe, let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video. If you want me to finish this project, and of course follow me on Instagram, Facebook and here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching guys, it's been a pleasure. Adios!